Good morning, friends. Greetings and welcome to the Brightside, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and to your health and to your well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to the Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on the Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is a renewing system designed divinely to heal, renew, and regenerate itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we welcome your phone calls here on the Bright Side. Our number is 855-660-4261, 855-660-4261. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your medications and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you do that. 855-660-4261 is our number on the Bright Side. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products that you hear advertised on the program, you can give us, you can give the Brightside Ben phone team a call at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. Make sure you ask them about my personal favorite longevity product, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. If you haven't tried this stuff yet, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family, you owe it to your friends to give it a shot. Most folks will notice results: appetite suppression, lower blood pressure, relaxation, weight loss, more energy within 1 or 2 doses. You can find out all about it by calling the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. You can also head over to my website, brightsideben.com. You can either pull down on the shopping cart and purchase any of the longevity products you hear us talk about on the program or advertised on the program. You can also click on the Join the Team link on the upper left-hand corner of the page and start yourself a longevity business. Earn some thank you checks simply by spreading the word, helping share the importance of a good nutritional supplement program like the one designed by Dr. Wallach. You can also call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. They can tell you all about it for a one-time $10 fee. You can enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business, get thank you checks, help spread the word, and also get your products at the wholesale price. All right, we are talking about the pigment of aging, the accumulation of the aging pigment. It's really no pigment at all. It's actually cell junk, cell debris. Technically, it's called lipofuscin. It appears as brown spots on the skin that are associated with getting older. It's a rare older person. It's a rare person over the age of, say, 65, 70, 75 who doesn't have these brown spots, these lipofuscin spots. They're not pigment. They don't have anything to do with the sun. A lot of people think that if they wear sunscreen or they stay out of the sun, they'll avoid the demonstration or the appearance of these aging pigments. But they have nothing to do with the sun. They have nothing to do with darkening of the skin. They're actually showing up underneath the skin. You see them on top of the skin, but they're really appearing deeper underneath the skin. Lipofuscin accumulation represents a breakdown in cell health, not just a breakdown in cell health, but also deficiencies in nutrients, especially fatty nutrients, and very likely impaired fat absorption. The coating of the cell, the outside part of the cell membrane, plays a very, very important role in the development of lipofuscin, in the appearance of cell death, and also in the energizing of a cell. If all disease is cell disease, we've said that so many times on this program, all disease is cell disease. If this is true, that all disease is cell disease, we can think of cell disease as cell energy disease. It takes a lot of energy for a cell to maintain its stability, its viability, to keep a cell operating efficiently. Cells do work. That's what a cell does. it's a worker bee. It's producing stuff. It's making stuff. It's got activity. And all of this cell work, all this cell manufacturing requires energy. When a cell lacks energy, it can't do its work. Just like us. When we lack energy, we can't do our work. A cell's a miniature version of us. When a cell lacks energy, it can't do work. It can't make things. It can't do things. That's called being sick, whether it's a person or whether it's a cell. If a cell can't make things, a cell can't do things, that shows up as a sick cell, and ultimately it will show up as a sick us. It'll show up as a sick person. When a cell can't make things, when a cell can't do things, that's also called getting old. Ultimately, when a cell can't do its work, when a cell can't make things, that's called death. In order for a cell to do its work, in order for a cell to make stuff, in order for a cell to have the wherewithal to maintain its stability, it has to have energy. It has to have the energy required to do its job. And the cell membrane, the coating on top of the cell, is super, super important. In order for a cell to get energy, that cell membrane has to be healthy and functional. Once the cell membrane, the coating on top of the cell, it's 10,000 times thinner than a piece of paper, and that coating, that cell membrane, once it breaks down nutrients and oxygen and hormones and sugar, all of the substances that are going to help provide a cell with energy and allow a cell to do its work, all of those substances are going to have a much more difficult time getting into a cell. When it comes to the effect of hormones on top of a cell, many hormones work on the top of the cell on the membrane level. Once that cell membrane breaks down, hormones aren't going to be able to work as effectively either. And you can go to the doctor and get your hormone replacement therapy, your so-called bioidentical hormones, and even your naturopaths will tell you how important your bioidentical hormones can be. But if your cell membranes are not healthy, if that cell membrane, that coating on top of a cell 10,000 times thinner than a piece of paper, is broken down or dysfunctional or messed up in any way, hormones are not going to be able to sit in the receptors, which are located on the membrane. They're not going to be able to sit in the receptors effectively, and no matter how much bioidentical hormones you take, you're not going to get the benefits. You're not going to be able to get energy into a cell either once that membrane breaks down, because nutrients have to pass through the membrane. Not just nutrients, but also sugar and also oxygen has to pass through the membrane as well. Life is energy, folks. It's all about energy. Life is energy. Health is energy. Death is the opposite of energy. It's a dispersion of energy. Sickness at the big level, at the macro level, at the organism level, at our level, whether it's sickness that shows up as cancer or arthritis or autoimmune disease, sickness is the visible result of the ineffective production and utilization of energy at the microscopic level of a cell. This link between the microscopic level of a cell and the macroscopic, the big level of us, this connection that is missed so often is behind much of our misunderstanding of how health and disease progress in the body. Not understanding how to make this connection between the tiny, teeny level of a cell, the microscopic level of a cell, and the macroscopic level of us is the underlying cause of the confusion many of us have about how to stay healthy. We've got to make this link between the microscopic, teeny tiny level of a cell and the macroscopic level of us. Not making this connection between the microscopic world and the macroscopic world. The link between the teeny tiny cell and the visible organs that break down is where the medical predators who push drugs on us, who push surgeries on us, who push devices on us, this is where they get their power. When we don't make the connection between the microscopic world of a cell and the macroscopic world of us. And this is somewhat understandable. It's not intuitive. We don't really think that when we have a cold or we have arthritis or we have Alzheimer's disease or Parkinson's disease or any of the 12,800 different diseases that the World Health Organization says that the human being can get, it's not an intuitive leap. It's not an intuitive connection, but it's one that we have to make, this connection between how the cell is operating and how we are operating at the big level. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're going to take a time out and continue this discussion when we come back from our break. Our number today is 855-660-4261. We do have a couple lines open. Love to hear from you. 855-660-4261 is our number. We'll be back right after this with more good health information on the Brightside.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, veterinarian and naturopathic physician. The Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy with an important message. Take charge of your health. Do not continue to blindly follow the system that has failed us all. I appreciate GCN listeners because you're open-minded and intelligent. If our system is so great, why is it that the United States, the USA, ranks nearly 60th worldwide in longevity and number 1 in obesity? All the while we spend more money than all the other countries combined annually on unnecessary healthcare procedures and toxic drugs. It doesn't take much to get on track. Not with the government or pharmaceutical companies, but rather you in control of your own health with a basic understanding of nutrition and supplementation. FDI Longevity has the finest quality health, sports, and energy supplements available. GCN listeners are invited to join our team of people who want to stay healthy well into old age. We are currently looking for specialists to represent FDI Longevity and Save America. To buy products at wholesale prices or join our business team, go to GCNteam.com. That's GCNteam.com. Support GCN. Get healthy.
Hi, this is Gary Cooper with Midas Resources, Gold and Silver. Government shutdown, inept politicians, entitlements, looming Obamacare. The death of the U.S. dollar as a global reserve currency is what nobody wants to acknowledge. We have a debt bubble that cannot be paid and will eventually crash the dollar. If you're concerned about keeping your money, why not consider storing your wealth in gold and silver? Call me, Gary Cooper, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 130. Together we'll discuss your options of buying gold and silver. Again, the global elite have plans for your money, and it doesn't include you. So call me, Gary Cooper, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 130, and we'll discuss your options of buying precious metals. Also, I can send you information on how you can roll over your IRA or 401k into a precious metal IRA. Again, don't get caught with money in your account when the dollar crashes. Call me, Gary Cooper, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 130.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey guy.
I will never forget the day my son Jeremy told me he hated me and slammed the door in my face. I'm behavioral therapist Janet Lehman. Behavior problems can turn the child you love and your life into a nightmare. That's why my husband James and I created the Total Transformation, the step-by-step program that shows you how to fix the worst behavior problems and get your child to respect and listen to you again. No matter what the behavior, defiance, backtalk, angry outbursts, disrespect, we can help you stop it. Now you can get the Total Transformation for free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. You can keep it forever for free.
Limited number of free programs available. Call now. 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595. That's 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595.
Independently leading the way for the nation. Compelling talk for every political persuasion. We are G.
All right, we're back on the Brightside. Pharmacist Ben here. Thanks for joining us today. We are here Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10 to 11 Central Time, and 24/7 on our archive page at brightsideben.com. If you miss a program, head over to brightsideben.com. We got 3 years plus of archives and lots of really good health information. If you miss a program or want to review a program, or if you want to send one of your longevity or potential longevity customers over to brightsideben.com, they can get tons of good information. You can also search the archives via the webpage benfuchsarchives.com. Thank you to Peter in the UK for setting that up. benfuchsarchives.com. The programs are all labeled with keywords and search